Guys, welcome to today's video. I am super happy to be here with you guys again in front of Vashisht. So starting on the mat in Samastiti, so standing, verifying your posture from the foundation of your feet. So the tripod of your foot, focusing on your heel and the two spots on the right and left side of the mount of your foot. You can lift up your toes to engage your arc, keeping your heels together, or if you do feel a little bit more comfortable, you can separate them just a little bit, making your feet parallel to the mat. You feel to what is best for you. Moving up to your kneecaps and thighs, so engaging the thighs, lifting the kneecaps, engaging the glutes. So turning in your legs from the behind and externally rotating from the front. So you're going to notice that it engages your hips as well as your lower abdomen. Now focusing on your sternum that you want to kind of bring back and up as you inhale, and exhale your shoulders, engaging your arms and bringing your palms to the side of your body. Your lumbar is straight, your spine is straight. If your neck has a computer tendency, just push it back a tiny little bit to really get a straight spine as your chin is parallel to the mat. Deep inhale in and out. At this moment, you can lower down your toes, keeping your arch engaged. You might want to keep the big toes up, or you can lower them down as well. Just make sure that your posture is staying the same. Gently closing your eyes and bringing your hands to your heart center for the 3 opening Oms. Deep inhale. Deep inhale and exhale as you bring your hands to the side of your body and gently and slowly open up your eyes. Keeping your position in Samastiti, going into tree pose. You can put your hands on your hips to help you a little bit, or you could keep them on your side. We're going to start with the right leg. So imagine your left foot is now creating roots into the ground. So you really want that left leg to be solid into the ground. This is now your foundation. This is the left leg. So focusing on your parabandha, which is lifting the arch. Imagine the roots growing. And as you do so, shift the weight just a little bit to this left leg as you imagine the foundation and the strength of this leg supporting you completely. You will also want to find a spot or a dot, a space, something right in front of you can put your focus on, which is called a samadristi. So this is just like anything in life. If you've got your focus on one thing right there in front of you and you don't wander around, you will be able to keep that focus, keep that consistency, keep your balance. So your left foot is completely grounded. You have found your samadristi. Taking your right leg and either putting it just on your heel as a first step for tree pose, or if you feel comfortable, you could bring it just underneath your knee. Do not put it on your knee joint. If you do want to go higher, you can take your leg completely into the inner thigh of your left leg, having your knee pointing out pretty much in a 90-degree angle. Here to keep your balance with parabandha, imagine those roots in the ground, growing, going strong, and focus on your samadristi. You can bring your arms up, holding them above your head in prayer position. You can also have them at your chest in prayer position, or you could even have them completely expanding out. Making sure that your shoulders are a little bit rotating in and that wherever you are, your shoulders are away from your ears. Deeply inhaling in and out. Making sure that your pelvis is tucked, holding it just a little bit longer. And if you want the extreme level challenge, you can try closing your eyes, and seeing if you can keep your balance. And slowly coming back to your center, bringing down your arms if they weren't already, and gently releasing your right leg. In Samastiti, notice how your left and your right leg feel differently. Notice if your body feels differently. And notice how you feel when you've got 2 feet on the ground versus when you have 1. And getting ready for the left side. So now your right leg, you're visualizing it grounding in, growing roots, preparing that Pada Bandha, lifting up that arch of your foot, engaging the entire right leg, very strong as you slowly shift the weight, preparing your Samadhisti, keeping sure that your posture is straight of your upper body as well, and slowly going in either to the ankle level, the calf level, or bringing your foot to your inner thigh. As your knee is completely pointed outwards, pelvis is tucked, and you can bring your arms to your preferred position and having them out. I like to have my arms up and out here because I feel like I look more like a tree, and it's a tree pose, so I just feel like it's more fun. Deeply inhaling and exhaling in the posture. And notice if you felt a difference between the right and the left side so far. Focusing on the Samadristi and on the roots of that right leg, keeping the right leg completely engaged. You can try, if you want, to close your eyes and see if you can hold your balance. And coming back to your center, slowly releasing your leg and returning to Samastiti. And now noticing once again, bringing your awareness to your body. Does your right and left leg feel different? Do you notice a difference? If you don't notice one, if you do, all you want to do is bring the awareness to your body. And I invite you to take a seat, and probably a comfortable cross-legged position would be ideal, but if you do want to work on your thunderbolt, this would also be a time where you can. Moving into today's pranayama, this is not technically a pranayama that I have in mind for you today. It is, however, pardon me, something that will help you in your daily life regulate your nervous system. You don't know anything about the nervous system? Please just trust me. This might seem ridiculous, but we're going to be sighing, consciously creating sighing. And this helps engage the parasympathetic rest and digest nervous system. So this is something that when you consciously sigh, you're still regulating your nervous system as you would if you were doing it unconsciously. If you've ever noticed, a sigh is always something good. And that's what we're going to do today. So grounding into your sitting bones, you can move the flesh of your bottom if you need to, if you've got enough flesh there to do so. Grounding into those 2 sitting bones equally on both sides. Noticing if ever you have a tendency to be on one side or the other. Abdomen is lightly engaged, sternum is up, shoulders up and back. Hands can be resting on the knees. They could also be on the belly if you just want to focus on your deep belly breathing a little bit more, bringing your breathing consciously to your abdomen as opposed to your chest. You could have them in any mudra of your choice as well. I like the chin mudra, thumb and index touching, 3 fingers pointing outward. I invite you to close your eyes as you ground into your deep belly breathing. And as you inhale deeply, release with a sigh. Again, inhale. And notice how your body feels. Just continue sighing. And as you sit here sighing, and you might feel like this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done, trust the process and know that your body loves it. And if you feel called to make any kind of different noise as you sigh, do so. There's no rules in the sighing. It's an open sigh. It's an open sigh session. And as you sigh, notice how when you release the sigh, how does your body react? How does your posture react? How does your face muscles react? Just observe the reaction of your body to the sighing that you are consciously bringing into your life in this moment. If you're like me, your body might have a tendency to kind of just a little bit, I don't want to say give up, but just relax into a little bit more of a posture that might not be beneficial. And this is where the challenge is to relax with a conscious posture. So try sighing and keeping that straight spine and your shoulders up and back, chin parallel to the mat. A sigh might turn into a yawn. It might turn into a whatever it might turn into. Let it be. Yawning is also regulating your nervous system. You might feel like you need to burp. Anything that might be happening in your body is totally fine. And know that in your life, if ever you're getting too caught up, I've got this call to do, I've got this person to talk to, I've got this email to send, I've got this to do, I didn't send that report, I didn't do this. At any moment in your day, you can take a second, sit, inhale deeply, and sigh. And you can go and hide in the bathroom to do it if you need to. If you work at home, you can just do it wherever you are. If you're waiting for the bus or you're in traffic or anything is stressing you out. And a sigh is always at its most beneficial when accompanied with a thought of gratitude or of recognition to the universe, and that everything is okay, and that everything that's stressing you doesn't matter. My favorite affirmation to go with a sigh, surprise, surprise, is I love myself unconditionally. So as you try that, mentally repeat to yourself as you sigh that you love yourself unconditionally. I'm grounding back into your deep belly breathing. Noticing if your body feels any different, if your mind feels any different before or after all of this sighing. And for the meditation, I would like to guide you through a humming. The humming can be very simple, inhaling and exhaling. trying to keep the exhale as long as possible. I will be doing it 14 times, visualizing the chakras each time, giving an exhale for each chakra. If you'd like to do so and it helps you focus, please do so, starting from the root all the way to the crown back to the root. However, if you just want to be humming as well, do so without paying attention to how many times, and continue humming until you feel ready to stop. And just know, again, maybe you're sitting here thinking, how is this a meditation? Humming regulates the vagus nerve, that is the connection between your gut and your brain. And this helps you regulate your nervous system as well. So deeply grounding into your posture, verifying your shoulders, your abdomen, your sternum, and chin as you prepare to deeply inhale and exhale with the first humming. haven't completed the desired amounts of humming, please continue. If not, for today, we'll close up the practice by bringing your hands to your heart center. And just before we close with the 3 finishing Om Shanti 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 Hari Om, I invite you to set a small or even a big intention for either the rest of your day or the rest of your night or the 24 hours to come. Setting a small or big intention for yourself. The intention is the energy with which you bring forth any action that you create, that you have. Deeply inhaling for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hare Om. Slowly bringing your hands behind your back, grabbing your wrist, inhaling and exhaling as you bow down to yourself, bowing down to showing up, bowing down to your practice, bowing down to your nervous system that connected to your subconscious mind pretty much controls your entire life. Surrendering and bowing down to this and knowing that you can change anything in your nervous system when you learn how to handle it. And as you inhale, coming up, keeping your eyes closed, gently bringing your palms to the front and rubbing those palms, waking up all of those nerve endings, getting all that energy to be moving there as you create the heat in your palms, placing the palms directly on your eyes with your fingers on your forehead. This is as you open up your eyes inside the darkness of your palms, gently and slowly opening up your eyes and coming back into the space, the room where you are. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the practice, as always, of today. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys soon.